everyone, it's Shannon with Play with the World, and of course I'm out today. I have a wonderful message for you because I believe it's something that we all have moments in our life where we end up settling. We end up staying in situations that actually make us really feel trapped. We feel like we can't get out. Are you in a situation like that right now? Consider that we all have moments of our lives where we know what we want sometimes, but we can't quite get there, so we end up staying in situations that are unhealthy for us. I know for me, when I was actually in corporate, I knew it was unhealthy for me. The fluorescent lights, working the extreme hours, it was just really hurting my soul. And as a result, I was also extremely depressed. I was addicted to drugs, and I was suffering from eating disorders. It was just this toxic environment of unhealthiness. And on top of it, I was kept dating just the wrong people for me, really unhealthy situations and men. And I just was living in this fear, because a lot of what settling is, and a lot of what, when we stay in situations that we know are unhealthy for us, it's because there is fear that's actually controlling our life. So today I'm going to talk to you about how you can remove yourself from unhealthy situations in a compassionate way, and how you can choose love over fear. There's actually 3 steps that are super easy. There are 3 questions you can ask yourself. And the reason this is so dear to my heart is because when we stay stuck and when we stay in situations that make us feel trapped or unhealthy, it's usually because we are unclear about the next step forward, or we don't know what we want, or we actually don't move forward into the next phase of our life. So consider where you are. Are you in a relationship that is unhealthy? Are you having and falling into habits that you know aren't the best for you? Are you in a job that you really hate, but you stay? Ask yourself why you're staying, and most likely it's because of fear. Well, I won't make money, or there's no one else for me, or I just know that I'm stuck here. These are key questions for you, but I have 3 power questions that you can ask yourself to really break this pattern. No longer will you have to settle or stay in any situation that makes you feel unhealthy. And you ask yourself 3 questions, and what happens is you get more clear. These 3 questions are actually aligned with you finding your purpose, because when you find your purpose in life, and when you're living passionately in your life, you will not allow yourself to settle. You will not allow yourself to stay in any situation that makes or hurts your soul, that makes you feel unhappy. You will raise your standards. So these are the 3 questions to help you raise your standards and get out of any unhealthy situation. The very first one is to ask, who am I? That's right, many of us go around and we don't actually know who we are. We're so busy listening to what other people tell us that we are, or we listen to what society thinks we should do. That's what happened to me. I was in corporate, I was in advertising, I had a man who wanted to marry me because that's what it seemed like you should do. But that's definitely what was hurting my soul, and it's not what I wanted to do. So once I asked myself that, everything transformed. And you try that too for yourself and see how things really turn around for you. So the first question, I suggest you journal on it, or you write about it, and see what comes up for you. And remember, as you go through these questions, it's all about compassion. I really want you to, if you're in a situation that's causing you a lot of stress, or you feel stuck, or you don't know what your purpose is, don't be mad at yourself. Don't feel guilty. You deserve the best. And so these steps will help you get there. If you can focus forward with compassion and self-love, you'll be able to transform your experiences much faster. And so allow yourself to do a free write. Who am I? Allow yourself to be open up to the possibilities of who you are. I discovered who I was by looking at what wasn't working and then saying, I don't want this anymore. I want to step forward into my purpose and passion. And that's how I discovered that I wanted to be a writer. That's how I discovered that I would be doing what I'm doing today and sharing the happiness with you, which is my true purpose. And so the second question, super empowering for you, is to ask, what do I want? Yes, you can get unstuck and leave unhealthy situations by simply asking yourself, what do I want? Most of us don't know what we want. If I were to ask you, you may say, I don't know what I want. Don't settle there. Keep going and probing. Keep looking inward, because guess what? Your heart is always talking to you. It has a message for you. You can listen to your heart and allow it to tell you what you want. And this will become more clear. A lot of the times I work with people and we go back to your childhood, because that's certainly a great way to learn who you really are and what you really want. When you're a child, you're free to be who you really are. Did you spend time in nature? Were you very social? Were you playing in the mud? Were you writing or reading inside? These are traits and qualities of what make you truly who you are, and these are things that are important to you. So when I returned to my childhood essence, I realized I loved to write. I used to go sit in the forest and write poetry about the eagles and the deer and stuff. Yes, sounds kind of silly, but I was that kid. And here I am today writing and spending so much time in nature, and I am truly happy, and I am not in any unhealthy situations. And I did that by asking myself, who am I? What do I want? And the third one is, how can I get there? What one step can I do today to get there? So this is a process that unfolds and helps you become more of who you are by taking baby steps. Don't try to bite off the whole entire thing and jump forward into your purpose, or completely leave the unhealthy situation cold turkey. If that's what you feel guided to do, then definitely go for it. But I know for me, in my personal experience and with people I work with in coaching, a lot of baby steps is actually the best and fastest way to get to what you really want. So if you are ready to leave that unhealthy situation, if you're ready to truly find your purpose, you can step forward by saying, what can I do today? And that could be reaching out to a friend, that could be setting up a separate financial account to guard your assets, or that could be starting to work out again, or anywhere that your heart is nudging you. This is the key area to take action, because you can remove fear. When action is in place, fear will go away as soon as you take action. The fear is there because you haven't taken action yet. So if you're in an unhealthy situation and you're thinking, gosh, I'm stuck, I'm in this situation, I can't get out, what actions are you taking? And then watch how things transform. One action at a time will transform your whole entire experience, and you'll be happy, healthy, and living your life on purpose. I hope you guys enjoyed this message today. I am so excited to share this, and thanks for playing with the world. And I would love to hear in the comments what action step you're gonna take. Once again, we're talking about action to get yourself unstuck and pull yourself into a healthy situation. Have a great week, guys. Bye.